Hello everyone, welcome back to Periwinkle Dream Studio. In today's video, I'm going to be setting up my February monthly section in my A5 Common Planner. Excuse my voice, I'm a little bit under the weather again, but here is my kit for February. I think it's very appropriate with all the weather that we've been having recently. It is a snow day themed. Now here in Texas, we don't really get snow days, and when we do, it's not really a happy time. But I grew up on the East Coast and I really miss snow, so that's why this theme is snow day. For my supplies, I'll be using my Jinhao tin press, which is a Pilot Vanishing Point dupe, and I've got Ferris wheel presses, Highland Smoke ink inside. I've got this cute, not plaid, I don't know. I got this cute patterned washi tape from Hobby Lobby that I'll be using for some decoration. I've picked out 7 different colors of Tombow markers that match the day covers, I guess you call them. And I will be using the stickers that I make myself, these icon stickers, as well as some tweezers. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is how January's spread turned out. I still have a couple more days until then. It is currently Thursday, the 29th, and so I will be adding a little bit on these 2 days. I actually need to take the washi tape off this. It was only supposed to be on the 1st. And I still have some things that I need to check off that I have for lists on here. But this is how it's looking. I think it looks really cute, really nice. I like how busy it is. I like how full it is. I'm not sure if this autofocus is going to work. I am working with what I have, which is my phone. I'm going to go ahead and put down this artwork sheet and I'll show it so you guys can see. But because I'm working with what I have, I'm really insecure about the quality of my videos. I feel like better quality videos will bring more subscribers and more views, but again, I'm working with what I have, and what I have is my phone. My videos tend to be kind of shaky whenever I move on my desk, and my desk is old and whatnot, but I'm grateful that I have anything at all, because it could be to where I didn't have a desk at all or a phone to film with. So I'm just going to try to be grateful and know that I'm doing the very best that I can, and those who appreciate my videos will find my videos in time. I also still need to make some stickers for every Wednesday. I bake sourdough, and I was supposed to make those so that they will be ready for this video, but as I said at the beginning of this video, I'm a little bit under the weather. So yesterday I spent most of the day in bed reading and sleeping. I kept falling asleep, which let me know that my body really needed it, because usually when I take a nap, I can't go to sleep for a while. Like, naps really disrupt my sleep pattern. But I went to sleep multiple times. So I won't be putting the baking day in here. Oh my gosh, I can't get this straight. My hands are kind of shaky. Okay, there we go. So I'll probably put that in a little bit later, and I'll show you guys the full spread, just like I showed the full January spread. I'll show you guys the full spread for February when I do my March setup video. One of the goals that I had for this year was consistency. I actually started filming my planner videos last year, and I filmed a few, and I just got super discouraged. Life has been pretty rough for me for the past few years, and I let that dictate my actions, and I didn't upload anymore. And so I'm really proud that I've continued to post and upload this month. I'm proud of my consistency, basically. And yeah, so even if no one watches these videos, it's a personal goal of mine just to be consistent in some aspect of my life. Alright, so these are little dividers that I make, and I put them here to divide the spaces. They should only take up around 2 boxes, maybe 3. Yeah, I think about 3. So I'll put it in the center. Some of them are a little bit taller, some of them are a little bit thinner. I have already made the monthly kits for March and April as well. I'm trying to finish most of them so I don't have to worry about it throughout the rest of the year. But what really takes time are the weekly kits, because I make a new kit for my weekly section every single week. But I try to have at least a couple, so I still have one in my planner that is ready to go. So this is the one for this week. I call it Mellow Music, and she's listening to her music, but this won't be on the video, so figured I'd show you guys and give a little sneak peek. And I will be filming the first week of February, and that'll go up in about 2 weeks time. I really enjoy designing and making stickers, and it's something that brings me a lot of joy to do for myself. It's kind of become my version of self-care. Also, if there's a lot of cuts, it's because I'm cutting out myself sniffing, because nobody wants to hear that. Alright, so for these boxes that don't have anything to do with February, I'm going to place this washi tape, which I think is very appropriately colored. I think it's really nice. And I'm not going to cut this all nice. I'm just going to rip it because honestly, it's just to show that these days aren't really that important. Before I move on, I'd like to ask you all, how was your month? How was January for you? Personally, it felt like January was very long. It dragged on. I had a really bad migraine at the end of December, and so I let myself rest for the month of January. I didn't really look into things that have been stressing me, which is, you know, looking for a job and whatnot. I did do some markets. I am a part of a market that I do on Sundays. So it was very long because I felt like I wasn't doing much. I got into a nice routine. On Mondays, I helped my mom relearn how to sew. She is recovering from 2 strokes. On Tuesdays is when I have crochet class. On Wednesdays, I bake sourdough. On Thursdays, I go to the grocery store. Friday is kind of like a cleaning and everything before the weekend, cooking, whatnot. Saturdays is when we do Bible study, and Sunday was either market day or weekly reset day. So I really got into a routine, and I will be sad when I get a job because that'll change, because I thrive off a routine. I'm going to go ahead and put this cute little sticker, which is of my character Kiki with her little winter hat on here. I think that looks really cute. I also have this snowman, which I think will look really nice on the bottom here. And then for these other 2 deco stickers, I'm not sure where to put them as of yet, so we'll just hold on to them and we'll start filling in some stuff. So these are my icon stickers that I make. So I'm going to mark my crochet class. So I have 3 more classes. It was a 6-week thing, and I've already done 3 classes. I finished a sampler scarf that my teacher designed. It was designed to help us learn, well, I don't want to put 2 skeins of yarn. Skeins, I don't know how you pronounce that. But the scarf was designed to help us learn the basic 3 stitches. So single crochet, double crochet, and half double crochet. And it turned out really cute. I really like it. I'm trying to pick colors that match. This is a little stitch marker that I drew, and it looks like a star because stars are a big part of the theme for my brand, not my business that I already have, but the brand of this channel, Periwinkle Dreams. Everything is about achieving your dreams and, you know, stars, stuff like that. So I have that one. And then I think for the last one, we'll do a crochet hook because I think that's cute. So I will go ahead and mark crochet class, and I have to turn my paper sideways. Also, I have lotion on my hands, and I really don't want that to get all over the paper. So I'm going to take this. It came with my planner, and I'm going to use that to kind of put my hand on. Crochet has kind of become a nice stress reliever for me. So whenever I'm feeling anxious, I crochet something, and I really, really appreciate that. I've made a heck of a lot of coasters at this point, and I have a list of projects that I want to do over the course of this year. And I am interested in learning how to knit. Oh, I put class. I'll put crochet up here. For multiple reasons. The first being that I heard it takes less yarn, and when you're on a budget, that is good news. But also because I want to make socks and sweaters. I just want to learn, you know, as many skills as I can. Being crafty, doing arts and craft, textile work, painting, all that stuff really makes me happy. I don't have to think about all the bad things going on. So I want to add a new skill. I have a couple other things that I want to do throughout this year, but you'll see that if I ever get to it. All right, so now that crochet class is done, I have my Shopify fees coming out, and they took it out on Sunday. Well, actually, they took it out early on Saturday the 3rd last time. So we're just going to mark that they're going to take it on the 2nd, because for some reason, they start taking stuff earlier and earlier each and every month, and I don't appreciate that. So we'll put this one back, and I do have some money stickers, which is here. And we'll use this one, which is with Kiki, and I have a payment due sticker, and I want to use one of the other ones. This is the sample sheet where all the colors are different, but I have rainbow ones so that they can match spreads. So we'll use one from this one, and to match the thread, I think I'll go ahead and use the purple one. All right, and then we'll go ahead and put these ones back. So I also know my P.O. box is due, but I'm not sure when. Also, something is wrong with the sticker. I've been fighting with my sticker machine. That is another reason why I need to wait until I can start selling these stickers. I've been fighting with my sticker machine every single time that I go to make stickers, and it's to the point where I really would like to drop kick it. Okay, so those first two rows are the ones that's messed up. So we'll put you back, and if we ever are in a pinch and we need you, we'll use you. Alright, so now that I've got a new one, I'm going to put that here. Don't want it to overlap anything. I'll put it near the bottom, that way it's not competing with that little Kiki head that I have. And we'll put... I am also not going to be doing any markets in February. I just feel like it's a waste of money right now in the slow season and the weather. They've been canceling some. So I'm going to wait to March to do any more markets. So my Sundays are going to be free. But every Sunday I try to have what I do is one big chore. I still haven't crossed off the ones that I've finished. So the first Sunday of each month is always the fridge. So first let's get some chore stickers out. And last time I used Kiki chore stickers with her with the spray bottle, but this time I think I will go ahead and just use some of these scrub brushes, and it's perfect because the ones on the sample sheet actually match this spread. So we'll use these instead. These are super cute as well. I honestly think all my stickers are cute though. Alright, hopefully that's better. I just looked at the camera and it was so fuzzy. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to put this last one down. And we're going to make some little ovals with the Tombow colors. I'll have the Tombow colors listed in the description box if you're interested to know which colors I used. And for the last one, I'm thinking I'll do the green. And of course, the snowman is in the way. So I think I'm going to actually move him down a little bit. Okay, that looks nice. Alright, so we'll let that dry. I'm trying to think. Oh no, I smudged this. Was it my hand or was it this? I cannot make anything without smudging. But anyways, but we can go ahead and start working on this. So the first one is going to be important things that I need to do. And I will get one of these so that I can make a list. What color should I use? We'll use this purple color for the first one. So the first thing that I need to do in February is I really need to do my taxes. I want to get them done as early as possible. So we'll put due taxes. And let's see if I can turn this sideways so that you guys can see better. Is that better? I hope so. Alright, so the first thing is to do my taxes. The second thing that I really need to do is I need to apply for March market days because I don't want them to run out of spaces. I think as we get further into the year, the competition is going to be a little bit higher in terms of getting a spot. I am already in. I'm not on the waiting list. I'm already in, but I still don't want them to give my spot away. Okay, so another thing that I want to do is, I don't know if it's important or not. Maybe I'll just put it in my to-do section, which is the second section. So this is the to-do. Oh, what's really important is find a job. Find a job, or just income in general. Okay, find a job / income. That's super important at the moment. To do, I would like to finish my icon stickers. which I know with sticker shops, you never really finish designing, you always design more. But for an initial launch, if I actually do make this a business, I want to finish what I'm going to have for that initial launch. And then for personal stuff, I do need to finish my weekly kits for March and hopefully April. So that's like 8 kits that I have to draw. 8 weekly kits. So that would be really nice if I can get on top of that. I also, what else is something that I need to do? I really need to clean my closet. I was supposed to do that on Sunday, but I didn't end up doing it. I don't remember why, but I started, but it's just, I have to purge stuff, and I'm just not about it at the moment. Okay, I also would like to paint 2 paintings. Oh, there's an art residency that I want to apply for. I'm not residency. Don't know if I spelled that right. I can't spell, so don't judge. I applied for some in the last year, and I got rejected from everything, and so my confidence is a little bit shot. But I guess I'll just try again and see what happens. I would love for my art to become my career, and I've been trying to fight to make that happen, but it just hasn't happened yet. So for that art residency application, I want to create, I'm almost finished with a painting now, and I want to finish another painting, but in the whole month of February, I would like to finish 2 paintings. So we'll put that there. And that is my to-do. So this last section down here is where I do goals. But I probably write that off camera because some of them end up being a little bit personal. Now, I do know that the application for the, oh, that's where that smudged to. What the heck? Where's this ink coming from? We'll have to put a sticker there. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and put this here and hope that on the 26th, there's nothing much going on. Okay. I also, how did I forget this? My sister, my older sister, my best friend in the whole entire world, her birthday is on the 4th. So I'm going to put one of these Kiki emoji stickers that I've made in the past. I actually designed some new ones, and I wish I had them printed because I have one that has confetti. But we'll make this one do. And so she has already told me some of the things that she wants me to cook for her. So one is raspberry bars, and she hasn't come up with the full meal yet, so. We'll put Rue's birthday. And I'm sure I can find some celebratory stickers in my other sticker stash, but we'll probably do that a little bit later. So that's her birthday. And then, like I said, I think on the 14th, the application is due. So I have some art stickers. Should I do work stickers, or we'll do some art stickers. I really am proud of this sticker sheet. I think it's so cute. So we'll use the paint palette, and we'll put residency application due exclamation point. All right. Also, these should be dry now, so we'll go ahead and add in our chores. So the first Sunday of each month, I do the fridge. So first we'll put a box so I can check it off. I desperately need to clean the oven, so we'll do that the second Sunday. Okay, this Sunday I should be on my cycle, so we'll do something easy that day. So I'll leave it blank for now and come up with something easy. And on this one, I'm trying to think of a task that hasn't gotten done. Honestly, I really need to start the baseboards, and that's something I don't want to do. So let's go ahead and put it baseboards. There we go. All right, so those are my 3 big chores. I'll come up with a 4th one as time goes by. And oh my gosh, I'm still smudging ink. That is so frustrating. Like I said, Wednesdays are bake days, but I want to make my bake day stickers before I add those. I can go ahead and do Thursdays. Thursdays are kind of busy for me, which on Thursdays is my laundry day, as well as I think we'll start using these. I haven't really used many of those. Or should I use... I'll use up this sheet first. And then it's also grocery day, like I said. And I kind of want to start using some of the Kiki ones. I haven't really used these. And I want to use this one of her pushing the basket. So I think I just, instead of putting both of those, I just did errands. And I put my 2 stickers. One for groceries, which we will go ahead and put those down first. We'll put the Kiki one down here, and then we'll put the laundry one in the other corner. And I just dropped that sticker sheet right there. And so then I just write the word errands, and I'm going to try my hardest not to smudge. All right, that looks nice. All right, so that looks pretty good. I don't have any appointments. I have a doctor's appointment, I think, in March. So I don't have an appointment here. I'm trying to make sure that this is everything. Oh, I guess I should mark me and Mom's sewing lessons. So I only printed out the sewing machines and then the sample sheet. And I want to use the sewing machines because we're not quilting, and the other ones, I just like these ones better for the purpose. So we'll use one in the box, and I actually have 4 colors that match, which are perfect. When I made these sticker sheets, I wanted to be very, very specific and cohesive with the color palette, so I used the same pastel colors for each and every sticker sheet. I came up with a nice color palette that included a pastel rainbow, so to speak, and then as well as some neutral colors, so some grays and browns. And I wanted everything to be super light and pastel because that's my favorite, and I really like how the colors come out with the print job. So, and I'm really proud of these little sewing machines. I think they're adorable. Okay, so sewing lesson with Mom. Oh my gosh, when did this one smear? Okay, I'm getting so irritated with the ink smearing. It's making it look ugly. Okay, anyways, I think that is pretty much it. And the last thing to do is to add my last deco sticker, which we will add. We have 2 on this page and 1 on that page. So I think I'll add it like right here, and that'll still give me room to write on the other boxes. Oh, I almost forgot. I do need to record when I need to vacuum the stairs. I only do that every other week because it doesn't typically get that dirty for adults, you know. So I'm going to get my... I also tried to go in with this white gel pen and fix some mistakes, and I just ended up getting white on my hands. All right, so I'm going to use this one, and it's Kiki with a vacuum. And for the colors that I want to use, let's go ahead and use an orange one. And we're going to do the vacuuming on Tuesdays. And then for the next one, I'll go ahead and do purple, I think. We'll do purple. So we do it every other week. And then for this one, I've already used this color. Let's use blue. And let me make sure that that's the last thing that I need to mark. Yes, it is. Okay. I almost forgot that. I don't know how. Anyways, oh my gosh, how did that smudge? Is this just not drying? I don't know. Let's try to use some more of this. Anyways, I'm gonna hurry up and write this so I can be done, so I can stop getting everything smudged. So for this one, we'll say vacuum. And spelling vacuum confuses me so much. Vacuum the stairs. We'll put a box for me to check. There we go. Alright, so now we're finished. Alright, that's all for today's video. If you liked what you saw, consider subscribing, but only if you want to. I appreciate every single one of you guys watching, and with that being said, you never have to be the best, just try your best, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, friends!